Yo! Pred Helmet Chemistry, what is up, everybody? Pred Helmet, all right, I'll check it out. What'd you make? A NECA? Oh, I'm guessing it's Custom Predator, huh? Amazing stop motions, what up? Which figure do you have? This one? Yeah, dude, I saw your name pop up. Exciting stuff. Welcome to the Discord. Got the Amazing Gucci Armor Titan? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, okay. I think I have one of those in my fodder bin I want to make a custom out of eventually, too. Check it out. This one? This one's Star Wars, yeah. Plo Koon. It's a custom, though. Amazing stop motions, it is, yes. Made this a while back, but this stuff was Rit dyed and reacted weird to the clear coat, so I gotta repaint it. I think I'm gonna sell it afterwards. I customized it to be compatible with ball joints too, so that's pretty neat. Also got this guy pretty much finished up. Also brought this guy back out. Been finishing him up. Oh, thank you. Something a little bit different, you know. I also got this going on. Yeah, no problem, Pose. Perfect. I was trying to figure out, look how... So this is obviously the same sculpt from waist down. But his hips, oh, I guess the side by side, they're about the same. I feel like his hips sit out a little bit further. He looks more disproportionate. Cobalt, we're touching up a lot of different things tonight. So this guy's pretty much done. I got to do some little chrome paint here and there. And then his redesign will be done. Got to finish painting this guy's boots. And then put his helmet on. A couple paint details here and there, and he's done. I want to touch up the black on this guy. These parts right here that kind of wore out weird. And then just keep working on this guy. Hopefully we can finish him tonight. I just got to work on his leg, his last leg here, and his tail. The blue man would be Hydra Man. And then the other guy is Molten Man.
Okay, so we start off at the right shoulder. You're gonna always have your hand at the top of the nunchuck. And now this is actually like kind of a dispute because
Razor, what up? Mike, what's up, man?
but I think over the past
Goofy guy, what up? What up?
just started doing it up here, and it's for
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my tea.
faster. None of us are skilled to do space, so we just kind of winged it. But, so we're gonna have it up here at the top, just like that, yeah. And then we're gonna bring it down to our left hip. Left hip, yeah, yeah. And then kind of like your left hand up, kind of like you're defending if someone were like come at you.
So I'm getting things coming at me with boom. I'm getting it.
Exactly, just like that. And then after the left hip, you bring it back to the right hip, and then you just bring it up.
Triangle.
Just like that.
Okay.
That's it. Oh, I'll teach you the flare now. Are you ready for the flare?
Of course I'm ready. I'm born ready for the flare, man. Come on.
You're born ready. Okay, so you come to your right hip again. So we come left, right, and then make sure you're holding it up right here, especially for the yeah, right here. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna stick out your right hand before you come up. And then you're gonna flip it backwards just like that. So like yes! Hell yeah! And then after you do the one spin, you bring it up to your shoulder. Yes. That was gorgeous. And on second spin,
Perfect. Got my tea ready. I am ready to paint. So we're gonna be working on a couple different things today, Goofy guy. So we got this Hydra Man here. I'm pretty much done with. I gotta finish him up. We got Molten Man. I have some touch up to do. I made some adjustments to him based off of what some people said in the comments of the original video. What else do we have tonight? I want to touch up this Plo Koon I found in my fodder custom bin when I was going through there to see what we could work on. And other than that, that's pretty much it. But that's a lot, so that'll take us the whole night. I also want to. I got some good ideas for Hobgoblin and Green Goblin, since everyone's been asking for some goblins, especially Green Goblins. So
Your body eventually starts like moving with it. It's just using the momentum and you're in a flow state.
and then you have the double nunchuck, which is my favorite.
The double nunchuck.
It's two of them.
Oh, like
So you can get like yeah.
yeah, I'm getting ready for that. Well, maybe like this now. So my weapon of choice in my martial arts training, which was one Groupon class for a women's self-defense course.
I did paint that color scheme myself. Yeah. Goofy guy, thanks, man. I've been making customs for a few years now. I made my first custom ever back in 2021, 22. Yeah, I think it was 2022. I made my very first custom, and then I've just been going from there. My very first custom ever was just a simple like kit bash, and then I also made 11 Thunder Thor when that custom was going around. That was a really popular custom. I learned how to do that. Whoops. But I didn't really get very good at customizing. It took a while. My first like painted customs, I was using like Sharpie and stuff. I had no clue what I was doing. I made a Sorcerer Supreme Black Suit Spider-Man, and I just used some Eternals figures I got for cheap and a Sharpie. If you guys saw my old Tombstone custom I've showed off before. I made that. That was with Sharpie. I didn't even like have heat guns, so like some of the parts are all warped because I was like ripping them apart. So it's been a pretty long journey to get to where we're at today. Thank you for the compliments. Face Smile, what up? Goofy guy, appreciate it, man. I would love to get a comic series. I've been working on some stories off to the side, and I've also been working on original characters at the time. So I would absolutely love to have my own series. That'd be insane. That's the dream. We just continue working to it. We'll get there eventually, you know? So we touched up some of those metal parts. This figure, that's pretty much all I wanted to touch up on this figure. So that's pretty much, this figure's done now. I do want to swap out the head, but I'll come back to that later. We'll put him off to the side. What chrome did I want to touch up on this guy? I'll chrome these parts, just like I did on the other figure a couple minutes ago. Razor, it'd be so fun to see someone take my designs into drawing form. That'd be so cool. I would like to think they translate well or are capable of being translated into 2D. And see my designs like come to life, that'd be so cool. Well, I guess I'm making them come to life in one way, but to see them come to life in a different art form would be so cool. Okay, I wanted to touch up the chrome back here, got worn off, touched up the chrome there. Oh, and then the chrome on the Hydro Man helmet. What's my favorite custom, and which custom do you enjoy making the most? One of my favorite customs, probably some of my Spider-Man stuff, like my Miles custom, because that's like a completely original. Well, a lot of this stuff is original designs, I guess. Some of my Sinister Six customs I really like and I'm proud of. My War Machine I like a lot. That one. It's what catapulted my YouTube the past like 6 months. So I like that one because I think it came out good and because it's an important part of my story. I really like making these characters because I would say all of these, like this original design series I've been working on over the past year, like off and on, mostly on these days. It's like all I work on now. It's some of my favorite customs to make because it's taking legacy characters and like characters I like. Some characters I'm not too familiar with when we pick like really obscure characters and just kind of doing my own take on it. So there's not as much like as far as like rules and expectations of what the design is going to look like because it's pretty much up to me. So it's been really fun to kind of try to pay homage to the original character while put my own spin on it. And people seem to really like the designs I come up with, so that's also really cool. Amazing stop motions, congrats, bro. I got a couple figures yesterday. Hydro Man so far just has the water coming out of his hands. I've thought about weapons, but I think I'm just going to stick with the water. And then Molten Man's going to have like fire coming off of his hands. A movie in my universe, yeah, I would love to get into like stop motion so I could kind of do something similar. Dating female Kazuma is hilarious. Oh, thanks, Goofy Guy. I appreciate it, man. Gamer Guy wants to be Hobgoblin? Got it.
I don't remember any of the starting stages of martial arts. Like, I feel like I just opened my eyes and was like competing. Like, there's no concept.
Space Monkey, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I like doing this stuff. People, oh no, people have a good time hanging out in here, and it's really fun to show the behind the scenes because I always get so many questions on how like all this stuff comes together. So this has been a cool way to like interact with you guys and also like show off like what everything looks like behind the scenes, how it all slowly comes together, and everything like that. I do some stop motion, not as hard as it seems. Yeah, that's what a lot of people said because everyone's always like, oh, you should do stop motion. My answer is always the same, like, oh, it looks so hard. And people are like, no, it's really not that bad. Like, I know it's time consuming. I know no one will deny that it's really time consuming. So I would like to give it a try eventually. I think it would be really fun because I have like so many ideas and there's only so many ways to make all my ideas come to life in like 3D form without doing stop motion, you know what I mean? So it definitely feels like the natural progression of things, and like that's where it's gonna end up eventually. Yeah, it'll definitely make me a perfectionist. There's no doubt about it. Mahara, yeah, I have a ton of Spider-Man figures, man. Battle Bushido, we're making, this is Hydra Man right here. We're working on Hydra Man, Molten Man, and Red Goblin tonight. Goofy Guy, yeah, I have a Discord. Pro's perfect. I appreciate it, Pro. 64, yeah, I've seen the new Superman movie. I gave it like a 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I've never been a huge Superman fan, and that definitely made me a fan, so I absolutely loved it. And I saw Fantastic Four last night. And again, I thought it was amazing. I thought that was another absolutely incredible movie. I had a lot of fun. It was so cool to have Fantastic Four back on big screen again and actually be done right. And I really, really enjoyed it. I appreciate it, Goofy Guy. Black Hole was here. No worries, Black Hole. Always got to get that food in. What figure are we making? We are making, this is Hydra Man. Doing a lot of touch up here and there, so that's Hydra Man. He's gonna fall, so let me just lay him down gently. Let's go ahead real quick and touch up all this weird faded black on this Plo Koon. I'm gonna. Oh, Black Hole, you're a big Star Wars fan. Check this guy out. I made him a while back, like a Clone Wars armor Plo Koon. I like it a lot. I writ dyed the clone parts down here, and that's why I had a really weird reaction. I think I've talked about it before on stream how this can happen from time to time, and so I've honestly like started to like not writ dye figures as much unless it's gonna be completely black. It was originally like a grayish, and so that's why I fade into this really weird, like disgusting, like I don't know, copper almost. It looks like in person. I don't know what it looks like on camera. So I'm just gonna paint over it all black and just make him wear all black. I'm not gonna really bother trying to make it gray now because I don't know if it's a combination of the plastics and the writ dye and the chemicals or whatever makes it do all that, but if I keep it all black, it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna do that. But Black Hole, you're a big Star Wars fan, so if you want this guy, let me know. I'm not selling him for a lot. It's just a bunch of random parts and pieces, and then a little paintwork, a little writ dyeing. Nothing crazy. I think I have a spare because, you know, this Black Series Plo Koon comes with a blue saber, I think. It's like, I guess that's what he uses in the movies in Clone Wars, right? But I played Jedi Knights as a kid, so Plo Koon has always been a yellow lightsaber guy to me. So I have a spare yellow lightsaber from the Acolyte, because those figures were super cheap, but for like fodder and stuff were like amazing. So regardless of what you thought of the show, the figures were good. There's no denying that. Because half the people here are mods. Yeah, that's true. You need Anki yap stories. What can I yap about? Has anyone seen all the reveals from San Diego Comic-Con so far? Because I have, and my wallet is crying because everything looks so good. The Star Wars reveals, a couple G.I. Joe reveals, Jada Toys Invincible. Even McFarlane's dropping some heat as his time comes to an end with this license. He's got it till what, next year? Okay, that looks so much better already. Yeah, that looks good. All black. Easy fix. And now he's for sale. Who wants him? Brianna Rose, what's up? Yeah, dude, I've enjoyed making a long form content too. It's fun. It's a lot more work. I usually wait till the last second and then have to edit it in crunch time. I bring my laptop to work and have to crunch out all the work at the last second. I've only missed my Wednesday release once so far. Although the Friday release did really good, and this past release has been the worst one yet, surprisingly. Yeah, Goofy Guy, I'm going to New York Comic Con in October. It'll be my first con ever. I'm really excited. Amazing, yeah, exactly. I need to get 100 jobs now. Best brushes. I use, so to not get brush strokes, more than anything, it's important to water down your paints. But one brush I really like that I've been using is this Princeton. Oh, sorry, my camera won't focus. Velvet Touch. I get these at Blick Art Supplies. I don't know if they're regional, but you can find those brushes anywhere. That's just what I find locally, and I actually really like them. And I've gotten Golden Maple off of Amazon before. They're pretty cheap. They're gonna wear out a little bit faster than others. but they have really nice fine tips, and if you take care of them the right way, they work good. I've actually started using this stuff recently, and that's definitely helped. But yeah, watering down your paints and doing several thin layers is going to make all the difference ultimately. And so this wet palette right here has been an absolute game changer for me. Dude, chemistry, that Hulk is so good. I'm so happy we finally have a good Hulk. And it's got toe articulation. Mezco never does that, to my knowledge. Rosian, what up? Yeah, CT Toys made a third-party symbiote. Yeah, they did. It's similar style to like Amazing Yamaguchi. It's come out already. I know a lot of people that already have it. Goofy guy, appreciate it, man. The Neurocon is so good. Okay, awesome. I'm super excited. It's my first one ever, so. Razor Slasher, I do. Aren't they used for oil painter? They might be black hole. If I remember correctly, probably water paint. But they work really good for what I do. I don't know if I'm accidentally using the wrong ones, but they work good. Goofy guy, starting figures to buy. I would say any Marvel Legends these days are like really good. So like get some characters you like. The Marvel Legends always solid, just because you know they're affordable and they're generally easier to find these days. Not so much, unfortunately, but they are out there more frequently than any other brand or style. I would also say Jada Toys is really good. They make a bunch of unique things, and their articulation and accessories and everything, they're definitely changing the game as far as 1/12 scale figures go, especially for retail. Like Storm Collectibles is making a new line now of Street Fighter stuff just to compete with Jada Toys, because they really took that market over. Plus their Scooby stuff looks incredible, and now they're making Invincible figures. I know my chat and Discord is usually split on what they think about Invincible, but me personally, I love the Invincible show, and people were asking me to make customs forever, so I'm glad I held out, because now I don't have to, because Jada Toys is making them official. Jada Toys only releases like 3 to 4 figures per wave, but they come and go pretty fast. So what they usually do is put like one main character in each wave so that you keep buying more, which, you know, from a business standpoint, I get it. Like Scooby-Doo, they got Shaggy was in the first wave with 2 villains. I think Scooby's going to be in the next wave with 2 more villains, and then Daphne was teased as the next main part of the gang. So yeah, of course, Goofy Guy. Definitely too. G.I. Joe makes a lot of good stuff, and since they make so much, they go on sale pretty frequently. Amazon, Target, stuff like that, and they come with a ton of accessories. A lot of guys are just like military guys, so they can fit into any display. I like to use them in all my different displays, and I don't really have any like G.I. Joe specific displays, so they just work. So they're always fun too. Ton of accessories and stuff. So I think honestly, like retail, 24, 25 bucks a figure. G.I. Joe is probably your best bang for your buck these days. Yeah, Black Hole, the certain pencils and brushes, it makes all the difference. The Maxim series Hulk, I've heard, is like, if it's your first Hulk, it's good. I know a lot of people, myself included, are pretty sour about that being a Maximum Hulk just because of how much reuse they gave us, and they didn't really. I feel like the Spider-Man. Say what you will about that Spider-Man being $50. I feel like it really pushed the envelope of what a Marvel can do. I feel like that truly rivals like a Mayfax and stuff and figure arts for $50, which if you buy direct from Japan isn't too much cheaper than a figure arts or Mayfax. So I say it's up to the collector at the end of the day. Some people don't like that answer, but I really like the Maximum series Spider-Man, and I feel like the Hulk just didn't push the envelope as much as the Maximum series Spider-Man did, so I was pretty sour about that. And I already have the 20th anniversary Hulk, which I really like, and now with the Mezco coming out, I'll probably get that one, and that'll be my definitive Hulk. So all of that to say, the Maximum series Hulk is a good Hulk if you want a Hulk and you don't have one yet. Oh, dude, I 100% want a bearded thing from Fantastic Four. That thing we got in the first wave is shirtless and everything. That's not... he really didn't wear... He wore a shirt for the most part. So I'm hoping we get like a second thing, and maybe the bearded look will come into play. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, the thing from the new movie is really good. I feel like he probably got the least amount of screen time, but I'm sure he'll continue to grow as a character. I mean, like, obviously, Reed and Sue were going to have a huge chunk of the movie because it had a lot to do with Franklin. And I think them making Johnny, like, really smart was really cool. I like that a lot, so... Oh, yeah, no spoilers. Here, let me... Whoops. Okay, there you go. You have Wolverine, Captain America, and Doctor Strange. That's a good start. I'd say Hulk is another good one. Any online or in-person stores you recommend for figs? Goofy guy, I go to Target because there's a lot of them here in Chicagoland. Walmart is a lot more hit or miss for me, but I know in other parts of the country and world, Walmart's a little bit better. So I'd say Walmart and Target. They get a lot of like exclusive stuff too. GameStop, same thing, can be really hit or miss depending on where you are regionally, but I know GameStop carries a lot of stuff. Again, they get their own exclusives. So I would say Target, Walmart, GameStop would be my go-to in person, and then online, Amazon, solid. They always have a ton of sales, and then Big Bad Toy Store. I don't get from Entertainment Earth just because they're really slow, but they're good too. So I would say online would be Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, and Entertainment Earth for me. Behind the scenes, I would say as long as it doesn't give away the larger plot, I wouldn't consider a spoiler. I guess it's ultimately up to some of the people in the chat. I know some people want to be like completely blind going into a movie, so I guess it depends on how much they want to know. But oh, Derek, I forgot to answer your question. I got distracted by the others. Rhino, that was a artist-proof orc figure. So you know, like those McFarlane figures that come gray and you paint it yourself. And that was the only figure I used. I didn't kit bash anything else. And then I got the soft goods from GPS Low on eBay, like I always do. Those were pants designed for the King Shark. And I just cut them to fit to that. And then I used the head from a retro Rhino. That's going to be the long form video in 2 weeks, so you'll get a full breakdown of that figure. And I think I'm going to redo the design a little bit, so that'll be fun. And yeah, I did see all the new Marvel Legends. I'm really excited about a lot of them. I know some of you guys here will gasp and be upset with me, but I don't really care about X-Men, so my wallet is safe from all of those, but... was publishing. No worries. Oh, fantastic goats. Glad to see you here, bro. Yeah, definitely check out Walmart's. Walmart's are solid in certain areas. Yeah, if you like X-Men and Fantastic Four, I definitely agree with Slasher that Midnight Suns you'd probably like a lot. Thunderbolts is solid. Maybe the Defenders, like the old school Defenders with Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer and all them. You might like those too. I would say that or that's some go-tos. Oh yeah, Black Hole. I would say that's I personally, it's up to, what do you think, Slasher? I personally don't think that would be a spoiler. I know I read that they did a lot of like practical effects, which was really cool. So yeah, of course I know. Glad to help, man. And welcome to the wonderful world of Marvel and collecting figures. It's all downhill from here. Am I hosting giveaway? I will be next month. I guess let me put a figure on screen so you're not just staring at my mess. I'm drinking my tea, so I'm not painting as much. I'm trying to catch up on chat and drink some tea, my bad. I am, so I'll talk about it real quick while we have a little downtime here. So I am going to do a live stream next month. I was thinking about what to do. It's my 1-year anniversary of posting on this page and posting this content in particular. I'm about to hit, I might hit 7,000 subscribers by then, but as of right now, we're at 6,800, which is amazing. I started with, I believe I had 50 when I started way back when, because there were leftovers from the what I originally used this page for, like music and stuff. So I wanted to do like a 1-year anniversary. I thought that'd be really fun, especially now we've grown so much. We do all this cool stuff together. So I was trying to figure out what to do. I was still not 100% set in stone what I'm gonna do, but I want to do like a nice like 8, 10, 12 hour stream, something real fun like that, like I see some creators do. I want to do like a giveaway or 2 or 3. And one thing I know for certain that I'm going to do is I'm going to do like fan highlights. So I've had some people in my Discord like showing off some of their art. Anyone here, if you have Discord and you aren't in mine yet, definitely join. Not just for this, but just in general, it's a really cool place to be. But we're going to start doing like shared art, and so we're going to show that off in stream. I think that'll be fun, and just some really cool stuff like that I think will be fun. So yeah, fantastic goats. I'm all right, man. Black Hole, yeah, I was wondering, because I feel like that could be a movie that's like damn near all CGI. Oh no, there goes Molten Man. But it was really good. I think Mr. Fantastic looked really good, which I know a lot of people were concerned for. So, and this is Molten Man, Black Hole. It's like some Joker Ghost Rider. Yeah, I'm gonna swap the head. Honestly, I'm still not. I'm just like bouncing heads around like nonstop. I don't know what I want to settle on. Yeah, no, you get it. Chemistry, welcome back. Fantastic. I did wake up from a nap recently, and I'm drinking my tea now, so give me a little bit more time, and I will be nice and energetic. We got hours to go, so. Alien action figure? Gee, I'm not too familiar with the NECA stuff. I just kind of buy stuff as I see it that looks cool. So I couldn't give you like names. I think Pred Helmet, if he's still in here, He knows a lot more about NECA. Maybe he can chime in if he's still here. The Wonder of You. Yeah. So we just finished up touching this guy up not too long ago. These parts were originally gray, and they reacted weird to the clear coat I put on there. I Rit dyed these parts and painted them gray, and it all reacted kind of weird. So I'm going to paint these black. I'm just gonna keep them like this. I'm not gonna make them gray. This looks good as is. So this guy's actually up for sale now that I touched that up. That's something I wanted to touch up before I put it for sale because it just looked bad. But now he's done. So I just wanted to touch that up real quick while we were hanging out. I had to go over this guy. Actually, since I want to change that. So I was touching up all these, I was adding little details here on the belt here. I painted all of this in black, added these details, touched up some of this stuff, put all these details back here. So now he's all done. I just need to figure out his head and then clear coat him one more time. And then we're pretty much done with Hydra Man. I'd see I did the same thing on the belt. I had to touch up some chrome up here and on his helmet. So now we just have to warm up the helmet, the neck, so the helmet pops on easy. Pop the head on, glue the tubes down, and then put some red on here in these spots so it matches the Hydra Man. And then this guy will be done. Oh, I gotta paint the boots too. I'm not gonna keep them, well, honestly it looks fine all black, right? The boots. I might just keep them plain black, honestly. That looks pretty good. Maybe that's me being partially lazy, but oh well. See you, dude. Yeah, Plo Koon is the most goated Jedi. I'm glad you agree. Yeah, any xenomorph. Whoever said I used one for Scorpion, I did, and I have another tail left over that I'm gonna put on Red Goblin tonight. So they work great for that. Wonder of You, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, I really do. Goofy guy, Collector, thanks, bro. You didn't miss much. We were just chatting or going over some highlighted the figures I want to touch up and whatnot. Derek Thompson, I got Human Torch Flame On edition or version or whatever. After seeing the movie, I honestly probably will get the rest of the team. I think they look good comic too, even if you just want to swap out the heads so it doesn't look like Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, no worries out, Goofy guy. No need to apologize, bro. So what should we do next? Let me pop the head on Hydra Man so we can super glue these in place, and then we can put the red on his belts. I'll touch up the black on his boots one more time, and then I'm gonna call that done. I like the black on the boots more than I thought I would, honestly. So we're just gonna keep them black. That works for me. Let me heat up the neck on Hydra Man real quick. Drinking some tea. Yeah, NECA figures can get expensive fast, that's for sure. Yeah, Wonder of You. Are you saying I should make one? Honestly, I would say a good, yeah, what chemistry set. I would honestly just go to like your local Target or I want to say Walmart. I've never seen NECA at Walmart. I would go to your local Target and just kind of see what they have, what's in your price range. They're all in the general like $35 to $40 range for NECA. Some are like 60 because they're huge. Those are really cool, but they're expensive. Plus you're gonna need the space. Or you can check like eBay, Macari, Facebook Marketplace and maybe find one for cheaper. But I think they honestly hold their value pretty well. If I remember correctly. I ripped mine apart for customs because what else is new? No figure is safe in this house. the wonder of you, we can definitely make that happen, bro. I'll definitely start looking into it. I'm catching up on a lot of customs. I wouldn't mind like doing some different things every now and then. So, oh yeah, look at that. That looks sick. I gotta figure out where to put these. Because it kind of looks, whoops. I gotta glue that in place too. Yeah, straight up, dude. I'll definitely check that out. Adult Sid. Yeah, that's what my girlfriend said before. That's funny. Legacy Tarn? No, that's sick, Slasher. In our bats, I didn't plan on getting in our bats. Just because I don't really like. I liked the Christian Bale movies when I was younger. They're good for what they are, but I don't really like care to own any figures from those movies. So I was gonna skip in art bats. I mean, it looks absolutely incredible. Like that being a 1/6 or 1/12 scale is like insane, the quality. So if you're a Christian Bale fan and a Nolan trilogy fan, then that figure is definitely worth like every penny. I know it's not like crazy expensive for what it is, so, but I'm not personally, so. Maybe I'll just glue it there so it looks like. Or I'll just tuck it like that. And then you don't have to exactly know where it's coming from. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's go with that. Nice. That looks sick, in my opinion. Murder Drones, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Been a while. Glad to see you're alive. Of course I remember you, homie. It's water. Oh, a water dragon. I think it's Figure Arts make some like water and fire effects, and they make like bases and stuff. I'm like, oh, that would be really cool for Hydra Man and Molten Man over here. I've definitely thought about it. I saw them on Amazon, so I'll probably get those eventually, maybe like for display purposes, because I think that would look really cool. What's next here? Let's do a little red. Do red on this guy's belts, and then we'll use the same red to finish up this tail, and then we just got to paint it black. I also got some cool ideas for that tail you guys will see here in a minute. So let's go ahead and get the red on this belt first. So I made some minor adjustments to my Red Goblin past couple of days. So I'll show you guys here in a minute. I've been thinking about the Red Goblin a lot because I think it's going to be really cool. I haven't seen too many Red Goblin customs, so I want it to be perfect. I've had a ton of ideas in my head of what it was going to look like, so I was bouncing around ideas left and right, and I finally settled on a lot, and luckily all the ideas I was coming up with were working. That hardly ever happens, at least in my experience. There's usually at least one thing that doesn't go as planned. So it was nice for everything to work out for me. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. Let's paint up the belt, or the tail. So this is what I did. If you guys watched a long form scorpion video, I talked about trying to put a screw in the tail to fasten it in place, and I couldn't get it to work, but I got it to work on this figure. which is good. And then I still super glued it, so this is gonna be really sturdy now in the figure. And then I hit this with the original red I bought for this. And then to brighten it, I'm gonna hit it with this second red. I usually do 2 coats of this, 1 coat of the other one. And then once we're done with that, I'll start painting on like the black bits from like the symbiote. But another thing I wanted to do, since like throughout this figure the armor shines through a little bit, I want to paint a couple different spots on here, like green still, so it looks like the armor is like poking out on the tail on certain spots. It's pretty ambitious. I don't know how good it'll look or if it'll translate as good as I think it will in my head, but the only way to find out is to try it. So we're gonna go ahead. Honestly, probably only need 1 coat of each red on this tail. This tail took the paint really well. It was already a gray with a reddish that actually matched pretty well on the fins. So I was actually really happy that worked out so well. This was originally going to be for my Scorpia custom that I've like started and stopped a couple times. Told myself I was going to not do it at all. And she was in the draft bin, and I was like, well, you know what? I really want to make this Red Goblin. I think I was going to steal the Red Goblin tail from the Marvel Legends because I also thought I was going to steal the head and maybe some like the tendril pieces on there. But since I didn't need any of those parts, I was like, well, I'm not going to steal the tail off of there because since that figure's still perfectly intact, I didn't use any of the parts, and now I got my own custom. I'll just sell him. And obviously you get more money when the figure's in one piece and not partial. So I was like, okay, let me use this. And these alien figures I got, I think my sister got them for me. Her and her boyfriend were collecting Predator figures at the time, and then she wanted to get out of collecting them, so she just gave me their whole collection free of charge, no questions asked. I was like, okay. And naturally they started turning into custom fodder. Because what doesn't in this house, you know? Luck is there to humble you. It's so true. Murder Drones, this is Red Goblin. I might answer your question while I was rambling. Sorry, trying to catch up on chat a little bit. Yeah, can someone link Goofy Guy? I always forget to link. 300 subs. Congrats on that, dude. Which xenomorph? I can't remember. It's one of the smaller ones. Maybe someone with better knowledge can help me out. I know this tail is pretty distinct, so maybe you guys recognize the tail. I also have no clue what model it was for the Scorpion, so sorry in advance. I'm glad to hear that, Murder Drones. You're always welcome, bro. 19th fan for lives. Hell yeah. 9th. Oh, that's even better. Is that something I can do, Razor? I'm old and have no clue how Discord works, so. Prowler Xenomorph. Anel, thank you so much. I knew someone would recognize it. Gamer Guy, welcome back, bro. Guy, I see you made it in, bro. Welcome to the Discord. We are making a Red Goblin. We're also touching up some paint work on Hydro Man, Molten Man, and we did a Plo Koon briefly earlier, so a little bit of everything tonight. So if you're a Star Wars fan, there's a little bit for you. If you're a Spider-Man fan, there's a lot for you around here. And maybe we'll work on something else to include even more fandoms. What else should we work on tonight, chat? I think we'll be plenty busy with these, but if we can, I'll fit in something else. Why not? Gamer Guy Mike, how was work for you tonight, buddy? Still hot out there? Really hot here. Had a bunch of storms though, so it's going to cool off a little bit in the next week or so. I had some family in town, so we spent a lot of time around the city, walking around and stuff. I was was it Wednesday or Thursday? It was really hot. That was rough, man. Welcome, Goofy Guy. I'm glad you made it in, bro. Wonder if you please do hold me to it, because I will unfortunately forget pretty frequently. So you holding me to it is a blessing. Murder drones, I feel you, bro. That's exciting stuff. Guys, I got this on stream so we can paint our nails together too tonight. Oh, audio's probably clipping because I'm like right in front of the phone sometimes. Sorry, let me get it a little bit away from my mouth. Hopefully that shouldn't clip my audio. Let me know if there's any more issues. Sometimes when I like stream music in the background and stream on here, I start to lag out and then I have to disconnect from my Wi-Fi. It's usually a pretty easy fix, so. Yeah, dude, I know the anime world is a ton of untapped potential for me as someone who hasn't really dug into it too much, or really at all, because I'm pretty unfamiliar with it, honestly. Black hole, I would say, I would say maybe unpainted, in general, black hole, but ultimately, I think it would probably more so come down to what the custom is, because some stuff is easier to paint if there's already a base on it. You know, if it's completely blank, then you gotta prime it and then paint it, and there's a couple more steps to it. It is nice if you really do want to do like a brand new paint. I can definitely see the appeal to it. So. Oh, it's to remove this. I would say the stinger. It's kind of hard to see here because it's already screwed in and super glued, but it just kind of breaks off. Derek. Murder drones, do it. Razor Slasher's having a MNTV right now. He's just Tarn cool, and he's excited for his Tarn. Razor, is that the one you said is going to be here tomorrow? It's coming overnight for you? I'm guessing you ordered Amazon. You should make the chakra. So yeah, that would be fun. It would definitely fit into it would be pretty similar to kind of the styles I do, right? Because it's pretty like street level, pretty much. It's just like a dude in a costume. So that could be a fun custom to do. Oh, yours comes overnight. Amazing. So then what did you get amazing? I'm sorry. I got the two of you guys mixed up. Everyone's talking about new figs. Let me touch up the black on this dude's foot one last time, and then we'll pretty much be done with Hydra Man. Oh, I got super glue that hand in place too. Do some. Sorry guys, you're getting some free Hydra Man feet tonight. He can racer. I think we're gonna get Scorpion in the next movie. Is what I've heard at times. That's been the rumor. I know there's been a ton of rumors bounced around though that we're gonna get Mr. Negative. We're gonna get Scorpion. I don't know. There's been stuff bouncing around about all the different. I think there's just an insane amount of speculation right now as to what's going to happen in the next Spider-Man movie. Apparently, we know for a fact Punisher's going to be in it, which is cool. I'm excited for that. And it seems like it's all but been confirmed that the Hulk is going to be a pretty integral part of the plot, which is fascinating. I think that's where Mr. Negative's going to come in. I think he's going to influence Hulk to become like a Savage Hulk again, from my understanding. And I'm hoping the Vulture comes in. I hope like bringing in Mr. Negative will like continue to go to like the street level stuff and the mob stuff. I think that's what they're trying to do. So I hope so. I mean, Michael Mando's a great actor. I think he'd be an amazing Scorpion, and especially after what they did with Scorpion and My Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, like making him pretty much a formidable foe. You know, like this absolutely terrifying, like cutthroat, like mobster in his tech suit. I think that's like one of the best Scorpion iterations we've gotten in a long time. So I hope they do something similar. So we'll see. But I really do hope we get Scorpion. And I really hope that they just ignore the fact that the Vulture was somehow in Morbius and that he makes it back to Spider-Man's universe, the normal universe where we know and love the Vulture already. Because I think Marvel can ultimately do Yummers, what up? I think Marvel can do a far better Sinister Six than Sony could ever dream of doing. So hopefully they get the opportunity. We're gonna go ahead and do the black on the tail now. This is gonna be fun and interesting. Sorry, I have a really bad habit of doing it off camera. Especially on these tinier details, I start to bring close to my face and I'm like, oh wait, people are watching this. There we go. So far, just a tip. That's looking good. I honestly, at times, wasn't in love with this custom. I thought it wasn't like coming out as good as it could have been, but now it's like probably it's like slowly turning into like one of my favorite ones I've done so far. I think it's gonna look really good once it all comes together. I think it's a pretty fun and unique take on this design, and maybe a figure and design that doesn't get enough love. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really read any of the comics with this character in it, so I don't know if it's just like not done well in the comics. But the Marvel Legends are a really cool figure, and I think Norman in any Osborn variant with symbiote carnage is terrifying, so I think that's fun to have in universe. And I was reading more about the Red Goblin too, because I think I'm gonna not reveal his identity right away in my story. So I was trying to just get a better understanding of some of the history of this character altogether. And I was reading about how it becomes Normie. I know Mike had mentioned that last week, so it's cool to read more about that, because I didn't know a bunch about that. So there we go. Tail's honestly looking pretty good. Murder Drones, you should definitely make more customs. Sorry, I'm dipping back into the chat. Oh, you'll be seeing your crush a lot. That's exciting. Scary, but exciting, huh? I was I was I, I was thinking about putting like showing off like tech detail in this tail, you know, like making some of the green stick out. I think it looks better just fully red and black. I think the green would break it up too much. What do you guys think? It's not just me being lazy, I swear. I put some paint on this too, so when you see it pop out every now and then, it doesn't look super obvious. That's just a bright silver screw. Perfect. Cool. Digging it. Then that just leaves the leg, which I was putting off because the leg was a lot. But after the leg, then we'll be pretty much done. So might as well just get to it, huh? Camera's not exactly focusing properly, but actually doing it on camera for once. You guys treat your elders, you guys treat me well. You treat your elders well, I appreciate it. Yeah, Pred helmet is a xenomorph tail. You have 3 customs but $5. Respect your 20-30 hours exactly. All right, gamer guy Mike, I'll catch that question here in a second. What? Yeah, no worries at all. Goofy guy, thanks for coming back. There's a million different things you could have done instead or went to when you were in it. Dipped out and came back and you decided to come here. So I think I speak for everyone here, myself included, that we're so glad you came back. Sorry, Fantastic Gems thought I was sounding sad earlier. So if I am, it's just me. I'm just hyper focusing on this painting and trying my best to talk at the same time because I know I accidentally stop talking when I'm painting. So there's so much. These parts were perfect for a Carnage slash symbiote style. There are just so many little details. Makes it a little bit harder to paint because there's a lot of details. It's kind of funny. It's kind of a double-edged sword. I started like painting the veins on the chest a couple days ago. I posted in Discord. I was like, oh man, this is gonna take forever. But everyone was very supportive and offering words of support. So you guys made it easier and inspired me to keep going with it. I'm going heavy on the black, like down here, and because the Red Goblin figure, most of his like feet are black, I think, from like the shin down. So I'm trying to mimic that best I can, while kind of keeping it like my style, making it a little bit unique. You know, something like this, I guess there's only so much you can do to make it truly unique. Why was that so hard? There we go. Jeez, that was really hard. See you, Cam. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Goofy Spider, what's up, bro? We're making a Red Goblin tonight. Yeah, oh, Goofy Spider, I feel like they definitely will. I feel like Jada Toys is really good about including extra parts if they're Street Fighter and other lines are indicative at all of what we're gonna get from their Invincible line, then we're solid, I think. Yeah, the Death and Black Hole, that was funny. You said you can rush perfection. And I knew what you meant right away, but I thought it was really funny, the typo, because it's like, it's the exact opposite of what you're trying to say. So it's like, oh, what do you mean? So I think I'll go heavy on the black here as it transitions, because the boots are like really black, and then I like thin out a little bit on the legs, I think, here. Get some black in these crevices, look really good like that. Yeah, that's looking good there. Get a little bit more going down here, like that. Connect it there a little bit. Okay, yeah, that looks really good. Cool. So this is, oh, I forgot to tell you, so I was going to show you guys what I changed. So this was originally the same texture all the way through, but I felt like it was like too jarring to have like two different textures here. So I went and changed it back to the original thigh from the original figure, and then the bottom half. And since the bottom half on this leg is the same, so it felt like a little bit more uniform. Oops, not even on camera. I painted that in a little bit. And then what else did I change? I put that on there, and then I also put this on the left, or I'm sorry, that would be the right arm. And then I thought it'd be cool to kind of put like a weapon on there, so. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat now as I was locked into painting that for a little bit. Paint recommendations, I've been using Golding acrylics a lot recently, and I like them. And then other than that, I've been using, I don't have too many other paints on my desk right now. I use folk art paint a lot. No, I don't collect WWE action figures. Oof. And good luck, murder drones. Yeah, feel free to rent in the rent. Don't feel free to rent. Renting sucks. Feel free to vent in the chat. It's a safe space, and everyone else let it be so. Death and Black Hole, you seem to be quite the anchor in the Discord. You're a good dude, man. Dr. Pickles, I was just telling my girlfriend about how excited I am for that Doctor Doom. I cannot wait for that one, bro. As a huge Doctor Doom fan and Doctor Strange fan, I was in heaven today when they announced that. Yeah, Conquest Before Omni-Man is funny. I would say, like I was saying earlier, you might not have been in here yet. I feel like that's just like kind of like Jada's business model. Of they put like one or two really desirable figures with like one or two. I would say most figures for that line are desirable. Most figures in all the lines they do are pretty desirable. But you know what I mean? Like they're not gonna put all the main characters in one wave, because then you won't have to buy any more figures ever. So I know it sucks as a consumer, but I understand the business side of it. Unfortunately, makes sense, for better or for worse. So. Oh, dude, good point, Dr. Pickles. I'll have to keep dropping hints. Yeah, Black and Blue before the OG, I did think was kind of crazy. But like I said, they're probably holding out on the real good stuff to sprinkle in each wave. Because, Conquest makes sense because that's the villain we're most familiar with right now, besides Angstrom. And then, of course, Kid Omni-Man. It looks like they're just riding the hype of Season 3 right now, since that's what we're all familiar with and what's fresh on our minds. So that makes sense. I like blue and black Mark, so it's cool we're getting blue and black Mark. Obviously his main suit is iconic, so I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we get that, but until then. Oh, I keep clicking comments by accident. Blaine Henry, what's up, bro? At the arcade, that's what's up. Derek Thompson, yeah, I love carbon scoring. Yeah, gamer guy Mike, I do as well, man. I do as well. Hell yeah, Blannery. Thanks for stopping in, and even for a second. Have fun at the arcade, bro. Thanks for coming to say hi. Always good to see your name pop up in the chat. Goofiest little spider. Yeah, I would say in a perfect world, but I think after Wave 1, no one would buy stuff anymore. There's the three main characters, unfortunately. Although there's like so many characters they can make, right? So, I mean, I'm excited ultimately, but... Oh, they're gonna milk the variants like crazy because there's a million of them. Goofy guys preaching. Yeah, I mean, there's a million variants of, Mark's suit alone, right? So, I'm sure they're gonna have a field day with all of that. Now we just have to work on this dude's face. Let me put all the other figures together. Make sure they're all finished, and I'm going to remove them all from the desk so we have space. And we'll work on the head of Red Goblin, and then... what else do we need to do? Oh, find a new head for Molten Man real quick. I think I have an idea for him. And then, I want to start working on a new figure with you guys. Exactly, Black Hole. Way too many marks, stop motion. I'm sorry to hear that, Slasher. It's never easy. I had to do that a few years back. Brad, what's up, man? Yeah, you're probably not wrong with Little Spider. New fig. Let's go ahead. Okay, so the real reason why the nail polish is here. Watch this. I'm about to blow your guys' mind. I saw people on Reddit talk about it because I was like, since it's still a little. Yeah, Goofy Guy, you definitely got 10 more of these, bro. We always have a blast in here. Ask everyone else. It's always the same couple people, but I think that's a good sign that you guys keep coming back. That you haven't seen it all in one stream. And I usually, oftentimes, go for like 3-4 hours, and everyone will stay here the whole time. I'm gonna try my best to get off a little early tonight because I gotta get up early tomorrow. I'll help a friend move. But realistically, I'm going to be on all night, lose track of time, and then get no sleep. But I can sneak a nap in. So hint for the new figure. What's a good hint I can use? I would say it's not his identity isn't always what we're led to believe it is. Let's see if I can. Jay Twist, what up, bro? We are making Red Goblin currently. It is Jay Twist, yep. Dude, Superman was so good. Rocky, what's up, bro? Welcome back. Black hole, was that good enough of a hint? Can you brainstorm some ideas off of there? All right, little spider, peace, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Good talking to you as always, man. Oh, Spider-Man fan. How was Happy Gilmore too, buddy? Damn, you're good. That's exactly who I was saying. Black hole. I was gonna make like a Mark Hamill reference or maybe like a 90s anime series reference, but I was like, let me dig a little bit deeper. Because I know they hid Hobgoblin's identity for ages. Only a couple years, but in comic book time, that's ages. So, good call, Black Hole. You are correct. Hobgoblin is on deck. Jay Twist, I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I really do. That's so sweet of you. Always trying to improve and keep putting out good content. I always have so much fun doing this, and when people come in and give me such nice compliments, it makes everything worth it for sure. Appreciate all of you so much. Also, I realize I might be a tad monotone when I'm trying to paint and talk, so I'm sorry in advance. Fantastic. He's not in here. He dipped pretty early. He was convinced I was sad for a while, but I'm just trying to focus, and I know I have a bad habit of going silent while painting, so I promise I'm fine. I'm just trying to multitask. It's a new experience for me. Go easy on me. I knew that was you. Huh? No, I responded to you. I didn't know if that was you. I don't know. Hootie, what's up, bro? Spider-Man fan. Yeah, I ordered some parts for Punisher, so. Goofy guy, thank you, bro. Venom Ghost Rider? Yeah, I could probably do that. Guys, we have a special guest in chat tonight. Jay Twist, thank you, bro. Your own 3D print custom figures would be sick. Fantastic Four is amazing, dude. I saw it last night. I liked it a lot. Like a baby. Alright, Goofy. Thunderbolts is great. Spider-Man fan, you still there? Bro, guess who's a Spider-Man fan, and all the other homies and regulars. Guess who's in chat tonight? Performance management. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, stop motions. You're special too. Don't worry. The Miss Toys 22. Yeah, exactly. The legend herself. Everyone say hi and say nice things. Say to us, I appreciate it, man. Hive Wars, what's up, bro? We're working on a Red Goblin right now. This tail's a pain in the butt. I've been doing this nail polish trick on this Red Goblin. I read it on Reddit, and it's actually been working really well for what I'm going for with the like symbiote look. But on bigger chunks of figure, and especially these smaller details, it takes forever. This little brush can only hold so much nail polish. I guess I could use like a far bigger brush, but why would I do that? Black hole, you're very special. Don't worry, buddy. Make a custom. You know, we've been working behind the scenes on a Miss Crispy custom, so you guys will see one sooner than later. It's been in the works. I think she likes that title, Black Hole. I hope so. This is a McFarlane base, Murray. Most of these customs are McFarlane base. Oh, Black Hole. That's bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that's funny. Well, you're special in a good way. In my eyes, black hole. Oh, which one is she in chat? I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot Tyler came out with a new album today. You'll have to let us know how it is, Spider-Man fan. You'll have to fill the chat in. There she is. Yeah, I do have a favorite Marvel villain, and we were just talking about this earlier. I was talking about this with my girlfriend. Doctor Doom is one of my favorite. If we're talking like overarching Marvel villains, that's not specific to like a character or team or anything. Doctor Doom is honestly one of my favorites. If we're talking Spider-Man, Hobgoblin, Rain, what's up, bro? We're working on Red Goblin right now. We're just about done. We're gonna let the tail dry. Then I'm pretty much done with nail polish. Unless you guys want me to paint my nails on stream. Gonna super glue this other hand on Hydro Man into place, and then he is done. Perfect. Let that dry. Oh, no. Yeah, Spidey, it's hard because he has so many good villains, honestly. It depends on, like, you can even break it down to, like, period of time. You know, like, I feel like Norman's, like, his overall, like, arch nemesis, but they are the Tomsters. What's up, bro? Yeah, it depends on Spider-Man, too. Yeah, there's a lot that I would say would factor into a Spider-Man villain choosing. I would definitely say it's a little bit more tricky, but Kangaroo, yeah, deep cut. I love that. Jada Toys, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. It's super cool knowing this is your first one. You're having that much fun. Thank you. The Tomsters, hell yeah, bro. Everything looks so good. What all do you want? I'll tell you right now what I want. I'm sure you guys can guess. All right, I'm gonna get a new head for Molten Man while this tail dries. I will be right back. Ryan, Jason, or John? Interesting. Oh, Jackal making the top 3. Interesting. Gamer guy Mike. That's funny. I'm none of those things, but take another guess. I'm sure you'll guess it pretty quick. Brandon. No, I'm not Brandon either. Invincible, New Mexico, Red Hood, and Hulk dead. New X-Men, the battle damage, Maxim fighting. Yeah, that's some good choices, Tomsters. Who eventually got it right? Yeah, Amazing Stop Motion's got it right. Catherine, hello. Yeah, Amazing Stop Motions is correct. That is indeed me. Of course. It was right there the whole time. Yep, exactly. My username isn't too terribly off. Right under no, exactly. Tomsters, yeah, I saw. If you're talking about all the figs you want, I gotta agree. That's some good choices. I also want. I honestly want Tyson. No, no, my last name is not Tyson. I feel like heads sit too high up on this. Maybe this doesn't look too bad. Does this look good? Oof. I feel like the head's a little too high. You're not good at what you do. I feel like where would I want the head to sit on this figure? Not there. Probably like there. Oh, oh. Yeah, I think the head sits too high. I think this should like sit like not there. Like, come on. I'll say like right there. Looks better. So I gotta figure out how to. It seems to be pretty high up already. Amazing girlfriend. Okay, so my solution, I'm gonna cut the peg. I'm gonna fill this with sticky tack, and I'm just gonna put it to the height I want. Jon Stewart as Molten Man. How about that? Catherine, tonight we're working on Molten Man, Hydra Man, and soon to be Hobgoblin, actually. Go for it, Jada Toys. Oh, Death and Black Hole, you're thinking helmeted look for Molten Man? That could be cool. Since Hydra Man is helmeted. Yeah, Catherine, I do it pretty frequently. I was posting daily for a long time. I still post pretty frequently, to the best I can. I've been trying to kind of figure out how I want my, oh, there goes Molten Man again. Kind of been trying to figure out what I want my like content schedule to look like now that I do long form. It's taken up a lot more time than I anticipated. So just trying to figure that out. I want to try to like this figure is a pain in the butt to stand up. I am back again. I don't know if you guys even noticed. I left. Just had to get some sticky tack for this head. I know I don't collect. I personally don't collect Hot Toys because they're too expensive and too big, and I don't really have too much space for them. Perfect. I would like to get more flame effects for this guy, so Oh, Transformer Spider-Man would be fun. Yeah, I've definitely thought about something like that. There's this head on there now. Sorry, I can't get it to. Let me just. The only bad part about well, there's a lot of bad parts about a lot of things McFarlane does, but one of the downsides to the ratcheting joints he often puts is sometimes you just can't find a sweet spot. But there's that. I added the flame on theirs. Appreciate you, J Twist. Thanks for hanging out, bro. The Amazing Stop Motions, I thought the Hot Toys Galactus was gonna be really expensive too, but it's only like 300 something bucks. The Hot Toys is the one that's like 3 feet tall. Thank you. I think I have more flame effects, so I'm gonna put some on this hand too. Does it look good that's like 2 different colors of flame? Does that make sense, or should I try to paint them to match better? Let me go find the other flame effects briefly. And I don't have more flame effects, so. Would I get a Galactus figure? Since Miss Crispy in chat is in chat, I'm gonna say no. Of course, I would never spend $300 on a figure. Wink, wink. This is the only flame effect I had, so I'm just gonna do it like this. I think that looks good, right? Like this one's charging up and this one's already lit. I like that a lot better. I like that. And then let's get fire and water next to each other since they're pretty similar suits. What do you guys think? I think we're just gonna find like a cheap fodder figure that comes with flames to gut for the rest of the flame. I would prefer for this figure. One of you, maybe it was you, Razor. One of you told me earlier about like flame bases on eBay, so I can get something like that too. Yeah, I'm sure they will do Marvel Rivals eventually. That's been so successful ever since it came out. It would almost be like leaving behind free money if they didn't. Yeah. Hypothetically, if I were to get one, I would totally review it. Yeah, that's true. Animatronics. I'm sure. I'm sure it's all coming eventually. So this is how this is looking. Should I add like more? Like, should I put like stuff like that to make it look like a little bit more connect? Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Bro, it does look a lot like Mr. Freeze, right? I noticed that when I was putting it together. I was like, oh man, this is Mr. Freeze. Okay, I think I'm gonna use some of these pieces as like symbiote pieces. I have a bunch, or I thought, oh yeah, I do. I have a bunch. Size, no worries, bro. You're here now. That's all that matters, right? Okay, so that's not coming off easily. So this would go on the tail because that's. Jay Twist, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for coming back. Thank you so much. Try to go to bed, but figures in back look like best paint wise and bro. Thank you. I'm really proud of the Hydro Man. There's like so many little details, and the colorway I think works really well. And all in all, this just looks really good in my opinion. I'm really happy with how this came out, Mr. Freeze. Oh my goodness! I swear, if Hydro Man takes one more dive. No, Molten Man. Razor Slasher is the #1 yapper. A little crisp stuff. It does sound like food. You guys are making me hungry. Black Hole, thank you, bro. Thank you. Come. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and use this little thing that Miss Crispy bought me for Christmas. I'm gonna paint some of these tendrils up. Devil Dinosaur. Let's see what else. Yes, it does look like especially similar to my Scorpion design, because I use a Xenomorph tail for that too. But yeah, it's Green Goblin with the Carnage symbiote. I honestly, the only reason why I added a tail is because the comic one has a tail. I can't tell you why. If anyone who's read the comic knows why. Here's one for the tail. Is it this one? Yeah. All right, Mike. Yeah, pick some up and do some research for me. It is 11:46 for me if we're doing time check-ins. Put this one here for now. Let these dry. Right. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, positive. Put these around the figure. I think that will look really cool. Still have to work on Red Goblin's head too. So let me go ahead and let those dry. Let me get all these other figures off the desk. She did Slasher. Sorry, I'm catching on right now. J Twist, I usually do Friday nights, yeah. Yeah, Black Hole is the Riddler confirmed. J Twist, my favorite DC hero or villain. Favorite DC hero would probably be Green Lantern. Favorite DC villain would probably be... Geez, I don't know. Probably Joker, as cliche as that is. All right, Stop Motions, bro. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you in the Discord. Kendrick, what's up, bro? Which Green Lantern? John Stewart. Playing Spades this whole stream? Hell yeah. Kendrick, yeah, the movie was great, dude. I liked it a lot. I know a couple of us have talked about it in this chat and in Discord. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm glad to see everyone else is on the John hype train. John is the GOAT, bro. John's been my favorite since day one. I remember going to the comic book store with my dad when I was a kid and getting John Stewart comics. Obsessed. John Stewart. Goofy guy. John Stewart, Green Lantern. Yeah, I mean, Hal's iconic. I get it. I don't hate Hal. I would say some of the like replacement characters are better than the like legacy ones, like whatchamacallit. I love Wally West way more than I do Barry. John Stewart, Kyle Rayner even, I like a lot of his Green Lantern. Not to try to be like, oh, like act like my take's unique or anything. They're popular characters themselves. Like, you know, I can't find too many people that are like, oh, Alan Scott's my favorite Green Lantern of all time. Or you know, I'm a diehard Jay Garrick fan. John, Kyle, Jay Toys, I agree with you, bro. Kyle is a very close second for me. I'm glad to see some Kyle love too. The squirrel, yeah, the squirrel's definitely the best. Kemper, you're gonna love it, man. Yeah, there's a lot of Jason Todd love in this chat. I know that much. I know Black Hole's a huge Jason Todd fan. I'm pretty sure Gamer Guy Mike loves Jason Todd too. Goofy Guy, you absolutely should. Claudia, what's up, man? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. I make custom action figures. Sorry, this is like a crazy angle right now. I didn't realize. We just got a magnifying glass to look at. We're just painting up some custom figs. So I think we're gonna take this like, whoops. Do something like that maybe. Thank you, Claudia. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm going to glue this in place here. A little bit different color reds, but I'm okay with that. Robin, who leads the Titans? Yeah, Dick Grayson. I'm actually a Tim Drake fanboy. Death and Black Hole is back at #1. Trying to figure out how I want to. Oh yeah, that looks really cool as a brighter red. I like that actually. It can, yeah. Check this out, Claudia. Fully bendable, fully posable. It's got a bendy wire, so it holds shape too. Red Robin, exactly. Not enough Red Robin love, bro. I made a really cool custom Red Robin back in the day. One of the first DC customs I made. I ended up selling it a little while back. Someone really wanted it, so I sold it to them. Someone bought all my DC customs. I made a Red Hood that was really cool. All you Red Hood fans would have really liked it. I definitely want to make more. Oh shoot, there's glue on my hands. Yeah, exactly. DC doesn't do Tim enough justice. I agree. I feel like DC gives all the love to Red Hood and Dick, so that's why they remain the most relevant. Oh, Spike's on his back would be fun. He's far from complete, so I could definitely do something like that. Goofy. Gamer guy, welcome back. I do have a. Do I have any CT toys anymore? I've had some. I've used them for like customs and stuff. I have some custom stuff made out of CT toys. Oh, awesome. Yeah, Tomsters is cool. Tomsters is an OG of the page and a good dude. Have you seen the? Are you talking about the custom I made, Black Hole, or you want me to make a new one, another design? My Miles Iron Spider is a legit amazing Yamaguchi. My Superior Spider-Man is CT Toys. The Superior Spider-Man I made. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think CT Toys is on the Iron Spider wave yet. They made the Mess Toys black suit, but no, my Iron Spider is legit. Yeah, I saw CT Toys is making. That's it's gonna be fun. I was gonna wait for that because I figured it was inevitable, but I was able to find a good deal on it, so I got an official one. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to like maybe get CT one to make like a Shadowlands Daredevil or something. That'd be fun. Jade Twist, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Hush Batman is shipping now. Yeah, I've seen that. That's sick. Claudia, I've never watched it. This is coming together nice now with all the little bits on it. Where's another one? Oh, Mess Toy Scarlet Spider is coming already? That's exciting. Good night, Catherine. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Hobgoblin is next up. Got some other stuff we're working on too. Oh, like. I've never. Sorry, I might have missed that message a couple times. I never personally watched One Piece. I've heard plenty about it though. Is it something I should check out? Right now, I appreciate it, bro. Spider-Man fan. How so? Any suggestions on what you should make for anniversary? I don't know. What are some things you do like to make or like feel confident making? Maybe I can help come up with some ideas based off of that. Idea for Hobgoblin. He's like, we were talking about earlier. He's one of my all-time favorite Spider-Man villains. So I want to do him justice, and I think I will with the design I'm thinking. As long as it goes as well as I think. Which I've been really lucky recently with designs panning out well. So I'm feeling good about it. Pose perfect. Welcome back, bro. There's always at least one leg. That's a nightmare to put on. No, this will not be the main goblin in my universe. There'll be more green goblins, and that's right. I said it plural on purpose. Is that why she's raging? See you, Claudia. Thanks for hanging out. How's that look? Close, Victor. Although now that everyone's guessing that's what it is, I think it'd be really cool if Scorpion had the Carnage symbiote. Yeah, that's true. As far as redesigns and stuff go. So head sculpt I'm using, I have to mod a little bit. Oh yeah, I could definitely see Resident Evil vibes. I cut this on camera so that I can stress you guys out again like I was last week. It's a new creation. Gotta heat up the neck hole here. Crispy is getting hungry. Mini crispies, yeah, exactly. No, it's okay, Rasir. You were just asking. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Dragon Ball plastic, yeah. How's that look? Hit this. This is kind of a pain in the butt to pose. Oh, that big thing? That big old spider? They're business cards. Looks like Nightmare Fuel perfect, and he is very back heavy. I'm learning very quickly as it drives me crazy trying to pose this guy. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, you guys really. A couple people have asked for. I'll gladly send everyone business cards if you want. This leg's a little bit looser than this leg. Okay, if anyone really wants a business card, I will send them out. It's funny. I didn't think this many people would want a business card. I don't know where else to. I don't know. Yo, what up? We're making Red Goblin tonight. Black Hole, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. I really wanted to go terrifying on this figure, and I'm glad it translates well here. I think I like this here, so I'll go ahead and glue that into place. And I think he's pretty much done. Fred Helmet, good night, my friend. Thank you for hanging out. Cool. Yeah, all right, I think that's everything I'm going to do to this figure. I don't want to like overdo it with the tentacles. I think this looks good. What do you guys think? I don't think he needs one here. Looks cool. One popping up over the head, one there. I think that looks good. Oh, thanks. I have no clue what the music in the background is currently. It's a playlist that's just been going on for hours now. If you guys have any recommendations for what you want to hear in the back, let me know. The Hobo Sun, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Damn, Black Hole, thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. I am also honored that this gives you nightmares because that's definitely the look I was going for. And just in general, just thank you so much. The War Machine one, yeah, that's a classic. Thank you. That one's really popular. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. We'll do some Aussie. The Hobo Sun, hey man, you should definitely start. Oh, you like the cup in the background? Thank you. I can't remember where I got that, honestly. Animatrix, thanks, bro. Make a Swamp Thing custom? I didn't plan on it, but do you guys want to see a Swamp Thing custom? I started doing DC stuff, so... This thing versus guy in red and blue. Yeah, exactly. There should be no issues at all, right? Spider-Man should have no issues fighting this guy. I want to get 4 figures for my collection. So you like big creature man things, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, I definitely plan on putting Spidey in a mech suit in this universe because he's got to fight the Sinister 16 plus all these other freaks like this guy, so he's gonna need it. Yeah, I keep normal figures. I have a pretty large collection of normal figures actually. Sorry, I'm ordering food. I'm hungry. What's my favorite Ozzy song? Honestly, probably the one I'm listening to. I'm a huge fan of old school Black Sabbath. Some of my favorite stuff ever. Black Hole. Yeah, he's gonna be an anti-Sinister 6 suit. Exactly. Did you kit bash that creation? I created this, bro. This is all original. Food is my second favorite thing. Bro, exactly. The anti-ox suit? Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm 100% taking inspiration from that. Ordinary Man? I'll put that on right now, bro. If I ever make custom... Dude, definitely do it. What are some ideas you have? I would love to hear them. Mike, you know I'll be there, bro. Frankie Fitness, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Mike, what time do you think you're going to do it? I'll be at work, but I'll watch at work, bro. I don't do anything at work. Yo, James, what's up, bro? This is Red Goblin. A Talon custom? A Hobo, that would be really fun, bro. I should do that. Okay, I'm going to run to the... thanks, James. Appreciate it, bro. Frankie, thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. I really do. PM or AM, gamer guy? I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Alpha and Gremlins, classics. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, so enjoy the song that Black Hole requested. Animatrix, I work second shift, so this is my normal schedule. I sleep during the day, work at night. CCF, this is a custom original design Red Goblin. All right, I'm back. I had to grab my next figure, the Hobgoblin. Frankie Fitness, you're too kind, bro. Thank you. Black Hole, you see the vision, bro? I'm good, you know, since we're in a modern universe, going a little bit more armored. It's cool to see so many metalheads in chat. Oh, perfect. You're going to stream around lunchtime? I won't even be at work yet. I'll still be home. I'll definitely be there, bro. Definitely come hang out with you in Twitch. Watch you. What are you going to Twitch stream? Some art and stuff? Or you're going to do some gaming? I got to touch up some of this red on these things because they weren't painted perfectly, and then gaming. Animatrix, it is apocalyptic. I bounced around a lot of ideas with a couple different people in chat about like what causes it, who causes it. And I had the realization recently, I was talking to my girlfriend about it because it's funny enough because they announced that new Dr. Doom figure today, and I was telling her about how excited I was because of you know, him being one of my favorite characters, especially one of my favorite villains. And then I realized, I was like, well, I think that settles it. That Dr. Doom will be like the overarching, like, Avengers level threat in this universe. And probably the one who causes all this mayhem in the first place. Still don't know a ton about how we're going to get there. Still a lot to work out there, the overarching message. I've mostly just worked on the lore around the main characters, so like the Sinister Six and stuff, and so a big part of it is, you know, the revival of the Sinister Six is started by Adrian Toome's son because Spider-Man dies, or I'm sorry, Vulture dies, the original Old Man Vulture dies, and Adrian Jr. blames Spider-Man. And so all these years later, Adrian's, you know, trained, he's mastered his dad's tech, and now he wants Spider-Man's head. So he seeks out Doc Ock, who is a redeemed man. Well, at least he tries to tell himself he is. But when Adrian comes to him with the premonition to finally kill Spider-Man, you know Doc can't resist that, so they team up, and Doc gets some old friends and some new friends. In this universe, Max Steel and Electro is the same age as Adrian Jr., so he's newer. Scorpion is also younger. But there's some legacy characters like Sandman is older, Vulture, Doc Ock, Mysterio. They're all like OG members. They all know each other. Because he does have a xenomorph tail. Walter, I haven't made a Dr. Doom yet. I need to. What kind of paint do I use? I use golden acrylics and folk art paint, mostly. Yeah, I'm taking song requests. What was the next? Okay, what I've done is next. Lee, what's up, bro? I customize them. Especially some figures like this. This is, you know, kit bashed and then painted, customized. So these that take place within my own universe, like the stuff I've designed, I keep these. There's a lot of other customs I've made over the past couple of years and even recently that I do sell. So you can always get a hold of a custom of mine too. There's a Star Wars custom we touched up upon briefly earlier in the stream. He's up for sale. Sorry, free feet. Mike, what gaming are you gonna do Monday? Yeah, had a ton of requests for this one. Well, I think just Razor a couple times, but Building Fortress. Oh, okay, that'll be sick. Oh yeah, it's just paint. I'm not bloody. Don't worry. It's just this red paint. It looks a lot like blood. That's why I love using it for blood on figures. Translates well. But my finger is A-okay. Yeah, this song will never not remind me of Transformers. I was obsessed with Linkin Park because of the Transformers movies. They definitely got me into Linkin Park. I wasn't too familiar with them. Well, I'm glad I was able to help, Lee. I'm so sorry for your loss, buddy. I lost my dog a few years back, and it always sucks to lose a little fur baby. So I'm glad I was able to help. Make it a little bit easier for you, even just for a little bit. This is Lincoln Park as well. Oh yeah, I could do Man Thing instead of Swamp Thing. That's true. Yeah, a lot of legacy characters passing away this week. It's a shame. Time definitely waits for no one, you know. I would say Ozzy and Hulk Hogan both had extremely successful careers in their respective fields, though. I think you could definitely consider both of them iconic legends that will continue to live on. Now we're in a Lincoln Park loop. Cho Mama, what's up, bro? Good to see you. What's another good song I can play? All right, someone give me some recs in the chat while I check where my food is. Neil is close with my food. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky, that's right. You did ask that. Always reminds me of Guardians. Is it Carnage? Yeah, Lee, it kind of is. It's a Red Goblin, which is Green Goblin with the Carnage symbiote, so. Okay. Tentacles are fixed. Cool. Strange Life Superman goes for... Dude, I wanted Strange Life Superman so bad, but I never saw him in stores. Lee, it takes me a decent amount of time depending on the figure. Some are faster than others. Rain, thank you, bro. I would love to be a toy designer. My favorite Megamind Red Skull is Xenomorph. Yeah. Yummers, what's up, man? This is Red Carnage. Or, I'm sorry, Red Goblin. My favorite symbiote would definitely have to be Carnage. Oh, Lee, thanks, bro. Rain, mine's favorite's Carnage too, bro. You get it. I'm gonna feed my rabbit real quick. I'm gonna put on Mama. I'm coming home. In the meantime, I'll be right back. I haven't seen a new Final Destination yet, but I really want to see it. Carnage is gonna be in the next Spider-Man video game? You're not a big horror movie fan? My girlfriend isn't either. Yeah, dude, Anti-Venom's sick. Oh. Damn, okay, Rain. That's cool. Yummers, this is who's next. Can you take a guess who? Last year Loki solos. Damn, okay. Yeah, Mike. The message hits differently now, right? Yeah, I think Venom, just his name alone, just really carries him. I don't think he's a bad character. Love War Machine. Yummers, who do you think it is? Yeah, Hobo, no kidding. Yummers, the... Oh, Looter. It's not. But I have plans for Looter, don't you worry. Hobo-san, I usually just find the cheapest McFarlane figures I can find. I don't always even buy figures with a custom in mind. I just kind of buy them and store them away and then figure out what I can use them for. No, Yummers, you're good, bro. The base figure is a DC figure, yeah. It's Yummers, you're not getting killed, bro. It's okay. It's my original design. It's hard to guess. It's gonna be Hobgoblin, Yummers. Good call, Lee. Yummers, yeah, I do. But I wanted to do a different... I do have a Hobgoblin, but I do want to make a different design. So it kind of fits the world better. Because the one I made is like a pretty traditional, well, a little modern, but still a lot closer to traditional. And, you know, it's like soft goods version and everything. So it kind of fits better with my Mezco Spider-Man than it does this universe, so I wanted to make something similar to this universe. So, oh, give him a Raimiverse mask. That'd be a fun idea. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. But my food is here now, so unfortunately, I'm gonna go ahead and probably log off for tonight. I won't be around tomorrow to stream like I usually do. But I'll try to maybe catch a live stream sometime during the week, but if not, next Friday. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much. Hanging out for me or with me on a Friday night. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You all have a good night as well. I appreciate all of you. Good night, legends. Thank you, bro. You guys are all too kind. I appreciate you guys all so much. I'll be hanging out with you guys in the Discord. And until next time, you guys all have a great night or a good day if you're in another part of country or world, rather. And yeah, of course, guys. You all have a great night. I'll see you in the next one.